people, so I'm here today to talk about is it going to be the way it usually is? What's the prediction for Team of the Year? What do I think? Not This is what I think. It's not a fact, you know what I mean? So everyone that watches this film, it could be different. All your opinions are different. That's what makes us human. So all your opinions will be different. It's just the way it is. But could I get some of them right, or could I not get some of them right? That's the question. So, in my opinion, when it comes to goalkeepers, in my opinion, there's no one better than Neuer. I have a couple of other people on my list here on my iPad. There's De Gea, which is regarded as probably second best. Joe Hart, Bravo, Ter Stegen, and there's also the Chelsea goalkeeper. I can't pronounce his name, I'm sorry. He plays for Belgium. So there's all them keepers, and there's also Buffon as well. That's another question as well. Buffon did play well for Juventus as well. So, but I'm sure everyone will agree that Neuer is the best keeper in the world. I'm sure we will agree with that. Now, I can see that you probably noticed that I'm playing the 4-4-2 for Team of the Year. And there's a real question why I'm doing that. We'll get to that in a minute. But next on the agenda is the defence. Now, when it comes to defence, in my opinion, there's no one better than Boateng, Thiago Silva, and Ramos, pretty much. So, in my opinion, that's the way I put them. But it's questionable, you see, because you gotta look at it this way. Okay, Thiago Silva is rated the best in the game without legends or any added cards as the centre back, but he plays in, as people say, a Mickey Mouse league as well. It's only an opinion. But some people do say it, but I think it's not as good as League. But they do play in Champions League as well, so you gotta give it to them. And then Boateng, Messi put him on his arse, even though he's a really good defender still. I don't know why people doubt that he isn't. He played in Man City. Man City said he wasn't good enough, went to Bayern Munich, became a superstar. You know what I mean? But I think that they won't go for what I have on the screen at the minute, because the left back role, in my opinion, will go to David Alba. Because to me, David Alba is the best left back in the world. Or could be, people might say Jordi Alba, and I'm a Barcelona fan. I say that David Alba, it was a joke that he didn't get the best left back in the world last year in the game. To me, he's the best left back in the world, hands down. Jordi Alba might maybe come close, but he's not as good as David Alba. He is unbelievable. So what I think they will do is, it'll be between, in my opinion, it'll be between Ramos and Boateng that won't get a Team of the Year maybe, and PK could be put in there. Because PK could be put in there, and the other goalkeeper I think might get put in is De Gea. That's, in my opinion, the only one that comes close to Ramos. It comes close to Neuer, I'm sorry. But there's also other defenders that come remarkably close to the top defenders in the world. And the ones that I'm putting on the screen here now, to me, are ones that do come close to the top defenders in the world. Yes, I am doing this on Xbox. These are defenders, to me, that are giftedly good at what they do, really. I can't see any, sometimes I can't see any better than them, really. But the defence that I have on at the minute there, including what I have on the bench, if you had that defence in your squad, you have the best defence in the world, hands down. They're the best, all the best defenders in the world. But to me, I think PK has edged it over Ramos this year because of all what he's won, and he's became a leader. I think he's edged it over Ramos, but I think maybe Ramos might edge it over Boateng. And since last year, I think that's the free centre they're not going to put a right back in, I think, this year. I think that is to me, that is the defence for Team of the Year. David Alba, Ramos, Boateng, PK from what he's won, became a leader at Barca in my opinion. He's got better, being nurtured over as when Carlos Puyol was at the club, legend in my opinion. He's became even better since he's left because he's thought to himself, I need to take this role as the head defender, and he's done it, and he's doing it very well. Same for Bravo and Castegan. They're being one plays Champions League, one plays League. Them two are doing absolutely unbelievable. Bravo for his experience, Castegan for his youth. And next is midfield. Now midfield's tricky. I know one player. These are a couple of players that I think won't make the midfield, in my opinion. One is this guy. He will not make the midfield. I cannot see Robin being in the midfield. That's just my opinion. I think this is one guy that will make the midfield. To me, Iniesta will make the midfield for Team of the Year this year. Second, third time maybe, I think, because I only played in FIFA 14, so I don't know, did he get in FIFA 13 or FIFA 12? Let me know down in the comments, I'm not too sure. To me, he will get a Team of the Year card. It's a guarantee. The way he's played for the travel and all, played unbelievable. The way he played in the El Clasico, the man is a fucking god at his age, like, unfrigging believable. And he's still a real key player for Barcelona, even at his age, which is very remarkable, in my opinion. Now, the other midfielders that won't get it, there's a good few, like, one is, I know people may say he's overrated and all, but he is a good player. It's just Chelsea are having problems. So that's another player that won't make it. Another player that won't make it is maybe David Silva, unreal player. He's actually gifted with the ball when he's passing the ball. In my opinion, don't know who I'm going to put in, you see, because I'm stuck between. That's an R player in my opinion. Ozil might not make it either. Hazard, take him out, because I don't think he has a chance in hell at making Team of the Year anyway. But when it comes to overall ability with the ball, do you not think Lam has a good shout at making maybe Team of the Year? Because Lam is a really good defender, but he's also a good midfielder as well. So that's a contention for Team of the Year, right? Now, we all know that, we know who's getting, if they do play 4-4-2, which I think they will, we all know that Messi will get right wing, right? I think Ronaldo will get left wing, left mid. That's a that's a guarantee. That's happening. It's not going any other way, really. You know what I mean? Now, what way I will think they will do this, because they have to fit 4 key players in this team that is guaranteed Team of the Year. And one is Suarez, one's Messi, one's Ronaldo, but one is also Neymar. Neymar, in my opinion, should be in Team of the Year for the way he's played, and he's becoming an all-time superstar. So I think that's the way they will do it, or put Neymar in midfield, right? Now, the other midfielder that deserves a Team of the Year, this is hard for me because I don't know who else to put in there, really. To me, the other midfielder I am going to put in there, you will probably disagree with me, but it's James Rodriguez. But someone that's actually played even, to me, not overly great ability, but at the same time he's had an amazing career at Barcelona, and it is I have that card. It is Rakitic, and like, how could Rakitic? He's played so well for Barcelona. Like, He's amazing. It's one of them players to me that should be maybe in contention for Team of the Year, even maybe next year. It was my choices for midfield was Iniesta, Kevin De Bruyne, James Rodriguez, Philip Lahm, Pogba, and Ozil. They were my choices. But if I'm going to put someone in there, I think Rakitic might just fall short. In my opinion, he might just fall short. And to me, they'll put Pogba in Team of the Year. And to me, people, that is my choices for Team of the Year. Neuer, I think they'll go for 3 centre backs. If not, then one of them is getting dropped, and maybe PK staying in there, and Thiago will go in there. But there's wild cards as well. Look at last year, we got David Luiz. David Alba for left back is a guarantee. Ronaldo, Iniesta, Pogba, Messi, and then up top they'll put Neymar and Suarez just because they can fit the 4 of them in. Because Messi, MSN, Messi, Neymar, Suarez has to be in there because the way they played for Barcelona was outstanding. And they're still doing it this year as well. From Messi came back, but when Messi wasn't there for a good while there, before the El Clasico even, and they didn't win. They won the El Clasico pretty much without Messi. So pretty much, Neymar and Suarez deserve to be in Team of the Year, and Ronaldo obviously is going to be in the Team of the Year. He's a big name player. He scores non-stop for Real Madrid. He's played well throughout the last year, which is accounted. Ballon d'Or is from the last Ballon d'Or to this January. So that's when the Ballon d'Or is voted, full year, that from the last one to the next one really. So that's where it's voted. So hit a like down the video if you like my opinion. Now this is just an opinion, it's not a fact. Throw your comments down below on what you think the World 11 is. Hit a sub because I'll have more videos up. I'll have another episode hopefully tomorrow up of my new Road to Glory series.